Pleasantville is the latest novel from celebrated author Attica Locke. She also wrote The Cutting Season and Blackwater Rising. Attica is also one of the writers and producers for the hit show Empire, and she is actually coming to Milwaukee.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Vivian King and Nuntiata Buck are with us, with the Delta Memorial Endowment Fund, and they partner with the Milwaukee chapter of Delta Sigma Theta for the Annual Literary Luncheon, and this year's featured speaker is Attica Locke. Welcome, ladies.
Awesome.
That is exciting news.
Yeah.
We're very excited.
And the luncheon seems so awesome. I want to go back a little bit before we go forward. You've had some well-renowned authors there. Tell us a little bit about that first, if you can.
Vivian?
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
Maya Angelou. I mean, I don't want to say. I want you to say it. Yeah.
We've had Maya Angelou. We've had who else? Have
Toni
we had?
Morrison.
Toni Morrison. Elin Harris was just a wonderful author. We've just had so many great people.
This is a
Dr.
big
Ian
deal.
Smith, Tayari
Yes.
Jones. So we've had some great people.
Okay.
How far does
Nikki
this go back?
Giovanni.
This is our 41st year, so
Okay.
we've been 4 decades. We have truly been trying to make sure we're there for the public to actually introduce African American authors who sometimes may not be as prominent or famous as others, and we're very fortunate to bring them into the Milwaukee community.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Now tell us why this is so important and a little bit about the luncheon. And
The luncheon itself really is the benefits are for our college students who have graduated. We have scholars this year who are so excited, and to give students an opportunity to go to colleges and be able to afford that is something that we're very proud of. The experience of being able to just generate activity within education for them, and to see writers, to hear the authors, to find out what their passion was, what made them be the wonderful people and the wonderful authors that they are. How did they start off? Because we have a lot of them who are out there who want to tell their story, who have a voice.
You know, and like we were just talking about with Lindsay, there's a confidence in knowing that there's a path to follow, that there's somebody's gone before and done it, and that you know, success is not just this unicorn that not everyone can find.
Absolutely, and some of the questions that you were asking Lindsay, like where did you get the idea, you know, what's the path to being a great writer? Those are all things that our audiences often ask when we have the Q&A session. So, you know, a lot of times, for instance, Attica Locke is, of course, our author this year. She has just written great books. The Cutting Season, Blackwater Rising. This book, Pleasantville, you know, is sort of like a sequel because it comes back with one of the main characters, Jay Porter, who's an environmental lawyer, and he finds himself in this case of murder and intrigue and a political process. So it's really corruption, all of that in a suburb in Houston, Houston. So, you know, we are so excited to have her. The other thing, like you mentioned, she's a producer and a writer for Empire, which is a great show, a popular show.
Hugely popular.
Very popular.
Yeah.
And so the funny thing is, she didn't start off as an author. She started off really wanting to be a film student, and she was in the Sundance featured film Institute, and so she writes for various people. So she has written for 20th Century Fox, she's written for Jerry Bruckheimer Films, and so now she's writing for Empire. So she has kind of a little bit of, you know, attraction for the literary lover and also for the TV lover, if you will, as well.
It's a nice way to kind of expose students to somebody who's done all breadth of writing.
Absolutely.
Different things.
And being able to engage that audience now because they're young. And we had Jason Reynolds last year, and he was awesome with the writings for young men. So being able to reach out to students now is a goal for us.
And I think that students also need to see, and you can tell me that the things that they see on TV, there are a lot of minds behind that. There's a lot that goes in front of or behind what you see in front of the camera.
It's not just what they're getting when they take it in.
Exactly. And so if we can get them at the table and in those meetings and behind in those positions, then they have a little bit more power and they don't just limit themselves to, oh, I want to be on Empire.
Right.
I want to write empire. I want to own empire.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, this generation, it seems like there's a lot of immediate gratification that's wanted, but when you really look at things that are great and things that last, they have a lot of work that goes into it. And so, you know, our young people need to know you do have to work, but then the outcome is so much sweeter when you put a lot of work behind it.
And appreciate the collaboration aspect of it,
yes,
too. And understand that everything is teamwork when it comes right down to it.
And so what a great thing the Deltas are doing for the community, the outreach. I love this. I love this initiative. So tell us a little bit about how we can be a part of it and if tickets are still available.
Tickets are still available. My wonderful co-chair, Christine Tolbert, is waiting by the phone.
Okay. Hey, Christine.
Tickets are $60, and it is on next Saturday, April 22nd at 11:30. You can contact either our Gmail account, so that's dmef2017@gmail.com.
And before we go, let's talk about the scholarship really quickly.
The scholarships, we will be extending for our scholars this year all the way up to $2,000 for each one. The students will be there with their parents. We will be extending, yes, those
Some
are
past winners.
They were awesome, so we will be sharing that this year. We can't thank the community enough because we partner with the Milwaukee alumni chapter for Delta Sigma Theta. And DMEF has been afforded, again, the opportunity to reach out for students who wouldn't have the opportunities to go to college.
So important.
So we're very, very, very proud of that.
And we could talk forever on this. I'm just so excited. Thank you for bringing that to the community.
And here's all the information that you need. Once again, Attica Locke, the primary speaker this year, April 22nd, 11:30, again at the Italian Conference Center. Tickets are $60. 414-975-8779. Say hi to Christine for us when you call and get your tickets today. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much.